Hey you, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are talking about my 3-month update of my Ultrahuman Ring. I was actually gifted this ring back in November and it's been 3 months, so it's time to chat about this. So if you've been interested in smart devices and rings were definitely your choice, check this out and let's get started. I was just like you, I was like, I love the idea of a smart device. I'm not getting a watch. I felt like watches were just not super aesthetic. And when I saw that they came out with smart devices that were rings, I was like, okay, this is cool. And then I got so sad that you still had to pay a subscription until I saw the Ultrahuman Ring. And it was like the perfect opportunity because I was already interested in getting one. And then Ultrahuman reached out. So really, I want to get into all of the things that I feel like would be important for consumers to understand about the Ultrahuman Ring. First up with the weight. So what I found that was really great about this ring is that it's super light, so much so that I forget that I'm wearing it. It is 2.4 grams. I don't know what the grams are for the Aura. I'll pop it up here, but people often say it's a little bulky on your hand. I never feel this way about this ring. This is in the color Bionic Gold, and I am in a size 7. So let's talk about the sizing. When you order your Ultrahuman Ring, they give you a sizing kit, and they have sizes between 6 and 12, but they're not your standard ring sizes. So they're gonna be a little different. So this is why they give you the kit. They want you to wear it for a minimum of 3 days just to test it out, to see how your hand is going to really kind of take to the actual ring, right? So for me, I thought at first like, oh, I'm a 6. No, like as you know, like throughout the day, your ring size or your hand size actually changes. So if it's too cold, your ring gets smaller or your hand gets smaller. And I found that actually a 7 worked better for me in all those scenarios. It's snug. It's not something that's going to easily slip out. And the reason why you want this to be snug is that if you are, going to look at your heart rate, you want to make sure it's close to your skin and it's close to, the vein in your hand. And this is the most accurate you're going to get. So if you are in the market and you're looking for a ring, definitely make sure it's snug on your hand, not super loose when you're testing out your ring sizes. There are a host of different colors. I found that the Bionic Gold looked the prettiest. I was also on the fence on their like silver color, but I wanted something gold and I feel like it's super sleek and pretty. Another thing with the ring, it also comes with a charging dock. So it's the USB cord, the charging dock. I keep it on my computer. I have computer work at least 3 times out of the week. So I find that I love having it there because I can just pop my ring on there while I'm working and get it to charge. I say that typically I am charging my ring between 40% and 80%. I want to make sure that this ring lasts as long as possible. And they suggest that you don't go below 30%. If you are getting it charged down to 0 each time, your ring is not going to last as long. So just be sure when you do get this to have a routine where you're charging it. I personally, like I said, between 40 and 80%, but don't go beyond 30% or lower because you're just not going to have the longevity there. And a charge lasts up to 6 days. I have tested it out when I first started to get the only one time to see how long this battery would last, and it lasts 6 days. So that's something for you to kind of realize, like how long, if I'm not that type of user who's going to continue to charge it, how long will it last? 6 days. Why I think this ring is really great is that it just has so much detailed information from your temperature, your heart rate, it detects motion, and the thing that I love the most is the sleep. Those are the things that are really important to me, and the app is amazing. It gives you so much like detail on how much you're sleeping, how low did your heart rate get, a caffeine marker. If you drink caffeine during this certain window, you'll be fine for your sleep. But if you go beyond, if you have caffeine or like coffee or something later, your heart rate's gonna drop way later than you want it to be for optimal rest. So that's something that I thought was really great. They also have a power plug-in for vitamin D, which I thought was really great. I think that that is something that I feel like is helpful too for anybody who's wanting to get a little bit more vitamin D, to go outside and to, ground yourself in nature. I feel like that is also a really great feature. And another feature that I've been really liking and testing, but there will be another video on it, is for your temperature for your period. So I am a person that does fertility awareness for my birth control, and temperatures are very important. I will say your skin temperature is not the same as your BBT, But I think that this is another great option if you are tracking your BBT, to have another thing to kind of check and balance if you are in the right phase. Love it. They have a power bank for ovulation, which I've been testing out, which has been really accurate the past 2 months that it's been out, which has been super impressive for me. It doesn't just track your, your actual cycle in terms of when your period's gonna start. It also lets you know what phases you're in, if you're in your luteal phase, if you're in your ovulation phase, if you're in your follicular phase, all of that, which is so nice if you are a data geek and you want to know about your period and about your cycle and where you're at. So I think that that's really great. Again, let me know if you want a review on that. I'm going to probably make one anyway, but if you are really intrigued by that, I'll give you even better stats of what that looks like for me. Like maybe a video like a month in my cycle with Ultrahuman. Let me know if that's interesting to you. When it comes to activities and like tracking your motion and your workouts and stuff like that, I find it really great. From my understanding, the reason why you want to make sure that you're getting the correct size is that you want your heart rate to be as accurate as possible. So when you get a size that's too big and it's falling off, you're not going to get the same heart rate as you would with like a monitor, obviously, or a watch or another smart device. So make sure that you're getting the right ring size to track accurately your motion and your heart rate and things of that nature. But I find that it works really well. Even if I don't track the workout beforehand, the ring will pick up that I did an activity and it automatically syncs with my Apple Fitness, which I think is cool. So I can keep up with my other friends who are tracking their motion, which I think is really nice. So if you didn't realize that, that is something that I feel like is a benefit if you have an Ultrahuman ring. Ultimately, the pros for me is that I don't even notice that I wear it, and I often feel naked when I don't have it on. I wear mine on my index finger because I want to make sure that it's as accurate as possible. I know other people who wear it on their middle finger, but I just feel like the index finger is going to give me the most accurate read. So I wear it here, and this is on my left hand, or I'm sorry, on my right hand, because I don't want to wear it on my left hand because I just feel like those two colors don't look as pretty. So I wear it on my left hand, and I just love that it's barely there. When I sleep, it's not bulky. I don't feel it, which is nice. It's just super lightweight. And when you are looking for a smart device, I feel like that's something that you want. I find that a lot of my friends complain about the Aura because it does feel bulky and you do feel it there. And then also I have a lot of friends who have the Apple Watch and they're like, this thing is sweaty and I can't wait to take it off at the end of the night. So I love that this has just really seamlessly made its way into my life in a very easy way. Another thing that I like about it, again, is the sleep and temperature tracking, because I want to make sure that I'm getting as much sleep as possible. And I want to make sure that I have checks and balances for my fertility awareness method that I use for my birth control. So this has been just a godsend of tracking that. I just love all the detailed information that Ultrahuman has with their app. So great. They have tons of different power banks, which are the different selections that you can have to personalize your ring. It's not perfect. There are a couple things that I want to kind of give you guys a little bit of awareness on. So the first thing is that I did notice within the second month, I did get a couple scratches, but they were on the back side of my ring, which I don't really care about. But if you want to make sure that you're protecting your ring, especially if you're working out, especially if you're lifting weights, I actually have protective covers that I got off of Amazon. I will link them below for you guys so you can check them out. But they're super simple, super cheap. I have them in pink, clear, and black. And yeah, it looks great. Like, you don't have to worry about that when you're working out. Something I want to mention to y'all is that I actually take off my ring when I shower, when I do the dishes. Those are the only times I take them off. I know some people who will wear it while they shower. I'm just not that kind of girl. I have to take every type of jewelry off when I do those activities. It's just a personal thing. So I'm not the right person if you're trying to see how water resistant this is. I just, just to be cautious, I take it off. The one thing that I would love Ultrahuman to do, so if Ultrahuman, if you're watching this, please consider it. I would love to have another type of way to charge this. So yes, it's great that they have the USB and the little docking station, but I would love for it to be a portable charging station as well. You know how they have those little headphones that you could just pop your headphones in and it comes in that little like charging case? They should make one for this. When you're traveling, I think that could be a really great option. And if there is one already, y'all let me know. Or if I find one after this video, I'll link it. But that would be such a game changer if there is a person on the go, if you're traveling and you want to make sure you're able to charge this. So those are my thoughts on the Ultrahuman Ring. Overall, I love it. I think it's so great. It's lightweight, it's aesthetically pleasing. It does everything that I need it to do in terms of a smart device, and I really enjoy it. Let me know down below if you are interested in getting one. I do have a code. You are also now able to get the Ultrahuman Ring on Amazon. So I'll put 2 codes down for you just in case you are interested in this. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I'd love to answer them for you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.